Hello, Libra. Welcome to your March reading. I'm going to use the Crow's deck today. It was just calling to me. There's a lightness in the energy for you, Libra. Yeah, and that's no big surprise for you, the Lover's card flying out. You know, as Librarians, you are destined to be in pursuit of relationships in this lifetime to one degree or another. It depends, right? Libra could be anywhere in your chart, depending on what else is in your chart, who you are and who your parents were. This could be more or less of an issue for you. I know some Libras who've been married happily for years and years. They married Geminis, by the way. Just saying. Okay. Page of Wands on the bottom. Interesting. We definitely need to keep that out because driving that is the Devil and the Emperor. 10 of Cups. What did I tell you? The 6 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. I forgot this deck needs a little bit more room. The 7 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it is a lighter energy than, well, Virgo's was a doozy. Gemini's was a doozy. Cancer's was okay. Cancer's was good. But so it's more lighthearted than that. I want to go a little bit. Yeah. So Justice, of course, with the 6 of Pentacles is really coming through for you, of course. Libra's known for their role in the zodiac, the scales, weighing justice. A lot of y'all are your own little vigilantes in whatever way you are. So I know whether you're in HR and you take it upon yourself to be the absolute time clock police, that's one way. Whether you are particularly I think some of you, I don't even really want to go here, but I'm being called to explain something. I think some of you misinterpret justice, and you're grappling with the idea of justice just as much as you're grappling with the concept of relationships sometimes. As hard as it is for you to find balance with relationships, you struggle to find balance with justice. But I think that sometimes you confuse a natural, universal pursuit of balance, like in this, the role that karma plays in our lives, for example. And as this vigilante seeking, justice seeking, it's more of a revenge theme. And so I think that I'm kind of picking up a little bit on that. There's a little bit of this revenge agenda, but you feel justified because they did something terrible, right? it's kind of common, but with Libra especially, but I recommend to you that you maybe let the universe sort it out. Like, have faith in the universe. I think that's one of the ways that you're getting tripped up, is that you're maybe not having enough faith in the universe to provide karmic justice. You don't have faith in the system, and you don't have faith um, in relationships, that the universe will provide you what you need, and to just go forward when the universe gives you something amazing, take it. I think also this sort of, that you have done some things and you never felt like you got a karmic punishment. And so therefore, this is just coming to me. So therefore you need to exact justice on other people because karma is a joke, because if it wasn't, then you would have paid for what you see what I'm getting at? The thing is, Libra, I think you are getting some type of karmic justice, and or have, and it works the other way around too. Like, just because you're the A plus plus student, or A plus plus employee, just because you work harder and longer than the other employees, doesn't give you the right to steal office supplies in search of balance. You know what I mean? Or fudge the numbers in search of balance. I've seen that too in real life with Libra. It's like, yes, you work harder and smarter than everyone else, but that doesn't always get rewarded. And sometimes you're the devil behind the Page of Wands is saying, go ahead and fudge the numbers so you will get financially rewarded for the extra time and effort you put in, right? Oh, Libra. Okay. Why is the Ten of Cups here? There is a sobriety in this energy, a somber sort of realization. We have the Four of Pentacles, this somber realization right there. And then the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles on the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles includes the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles is the ultimate, the end all be all your manifestations, all your dreams come true on every level. And the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I really think you're communicating your ideas pretty effectively. And I think you're communicating what it takes to make you happy. And I think that's great. That's great. That's what you need to do. But I feel a but coming. I think that's what you need to do. Do you really though? There's a hint of the Ten of Cups, of a little fairy tale. It's almost like you're telling yourself these stories and great ideas, and some of them aren't in any way realistic. And yes, magic happens, amazing things happen, but not always in the way that we think it will. Like, we could be given wonderful, great, perfect gifts, exactly what we manifested, except it's just a little bit off. And if that's happening, then that's a great sign, because that's what you manifested. It's just the universe wanted to give it to you so quickly and so badly that it gave you 99%. Here you go. If you had to wait for that other percent and for that perfect thing to come along, you might not get it until you're 99 years old, or never, because perfection doesn't really exist anyway. Hate to tell you that. Anyway, there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of your ideas are so specific. They're so specific. You got this plan and then this plan. You've got a Venn diagram, you've got a chart, you've got an Excel spreadsheet. It's kind of bananas. Like, you shouldn't be going that deep in your manifestations. You shouldn't be going that specific. But you're talking about it too. Maybe you should just keep your mouth shut. I mean, there is something to be said for that, right? To hustle and work privately. I know it's very tempting, especially in this age, and I'm giving you a hard time. I understand this, but listen, especially in this age, okay, of people, posting Instagram of what they fucking ate for breakfast. Okay, it's really important to keep quiet sometimes, to just hold space for yourself. Yeah, I practice transcendental meditation, and our mantras are only known by ourselves and our spiritual leader. Our leader is a very, very generous term. It's just someone you meet and you go through a little bit of training for the transcendental meditation, and then you probably never see them again. But this teacher knows the mantra because they give it to you, and then you know the mantra, and then that's it. And you can have the mantra for the rest of your life, or you could go back if you feel that you're fundamentally changed. You might need a different one. But we never speak that out loud. It's just something that we have inside our minds. So we speak it to ourselves, right? It gets to the point where you don't even speak it anymore. You just feel it. I digress. Maybe you do need to just, I'm getting a really dreamy energy. I'm getting just like a dream a little dream for me, dream a little, like, it's almost a little, like, it's almost like you're wishing that someone else was having the same dreams that you were having, even though I'm getting another energy in here. Anyway, all right, let's pull for the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Mother of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, is that for real? No, it's not. Okay, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Three of Hearts. I say that a lot. The Three of Swords. Okay, there's this. It's very good in a way. Listen, I'm gonna rephrase this. We're gonna look at the positive side of this. Okay, you've got. I don't know. I'm very uncomfortable all of a sudden. Whoever's watching this is making me very uncomfortable. I've just got like a flush. Sorry about that, you guys. And I'm not going to edit that out because you need to know who you are. Okay. You need to know who you are. There is a confidence in your actions. And as you go through these motions, there's a way that you're manipulating the emotion to suit you. But what it's actually not doing is suiting you. Because the way in which you think you're controlling the narrative is actually hurting you in the long run, is putting you in Three Swords in the long run. What I'm seeing, what is missing from this, what is missing from the King of Swords is an honesty. I'm seeing a lot of action. I'm seeing emotional manipulation, and I'm seeing you getting hurt. So there. Why is the Queen of Cups here? What are you doing this March? Libra, what are you doing? You're capable of so much better. You need to bring those 8 of Wands, the talking, the communication, rather than these big entrepreneurial ideas. You need to bring the Ace of Cups or the Queen of Cups to the conversation and talk about your real feelings. Why is the Queen of Cups here? I'm still hot. I'm still flushed. And I'm going to carry on. But it's really, really powerful. Queen of Cups. Why is it here? Cal wants to come up. You want to come up here, Cal? Please do. Okay. The High Priestess is on the bottom. We have the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the fucking Queen of Cups. Contained within its own little nugget. Its own little nugget. Locked between Queen of Cups is you need to fucking make up your mind. You have a lot, Libras, you have a lot of options when it comes to love. I am very aware of that, okay? Everybody is aware of that. I get it because air signs are like that, and Geminis have that reputation as well, however false it might be or true it might be. But listen, I'm seeing a lot of options for you in terms of love, intimacy, relationships, opportunities. Look for someone who has your best interest. Look for someone who creates a connection. I think that we're in the brass tacks moment. You know, when people say getting down to the brass tacks, we're in the brass tacks moment. You've really got to make some editing if you want to turn this around and move into success for the rest of the year. You have to do some editing. You have to do some curating. You have to do some housekeeping. And what do you have to do? You have to look at your options, and you have to, as hard as it might be, weed out the superfluous garbage, respectfully, and look at who is on your team, who is actually on your team. Who are the players? Family, friends, relationships, and everywhere in between. You're a people pleaser. I get that. You want not just the attention, you want the connection. I get that too. You're not fooling anybody. You want the connection. And sometimes you're willing to put up with some BS, especially from family and from friends. Okay? And I know that it's scary because if you edit out the people who are not helping you get to your goal, and you instead keep the people around who are helping you towards your dreams, your really big fucking dreams, your fucking big dreams, your big fucking dreams, you might end up with what? The dogs get angry because they don't like me to swear. But if you make those edits, you realize that you might have to say goodbye to 80% of your friends and family, right? If you've got a family of 5, you might end up with one person who you can still talk to for right now, okay? For right now. right now, you have to be spending your time, giving time, collaborating with the people who have your back. You've got to invest in those relationships right now. That's that own little nugget. Now we're back to our regularly scheduled programming. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Very specific little message from the universe, which sometimes comes in that placement. But I have high hopes, high hopes. You're going to find ultimate love if you in fact do that, and you bench every single person who is any sycophants, any family members who don't fully support you, any family members who take advantage of your generosity, any friends who are always talking about their shit and never asking you about yours. You know what I'm talking about. You know who they are. If you are bold enough to bench those folks, you will get what you want, and you will find ultimate love. Ace of Wands, why is it here? Oh gosh. Cal, come on. Stop clawing my thigh. Come here. He's clawing my thigh. He doesn't understand English, apparently. Where's the Ace of Wands here? Tricky, feisty little energy. The Knight of Cups. The Six. This is coming up again. Virgo had this shit. Virgo had this energy. The King of Wands. Okay. The Three of Cups and the Six of Wands. You've got to overcome this. Okay, you can do what you want, right? But in order to get to the point where you are victorious, and I'm going to just smack my cat real quick. In order to get to the point where you are victorious and you can breathe easy, finally say, oh my God, I finally did what I was meant to do. Get your purpose. It's your joy. It's everything. In order to find that everything and celebrate in victory, this victory after difficulty energy, this stuff, you do have to collaborate with the right people. And I don't think that the right people are going to come when you're faking it, right? As appealing as it is to like fake it till you make it and to put on a front. Let's say you've got an imposter syndrome, and it's so entrenched in you because you've had it since you were a little kid, and you recognize that now, and you understand what it means, and you've done a little bit of work and you get it. You've got this certain level of imposter syndrome. We all do. But let's say that you actually start acting like your soul calls you to act. Be authentic in everything. You know, you could take a lesson from your other air sign, the Aquarius angle. You'll be a little weirder, be a little more ready to stir people up. You know, a lot of your personality and a lot of the way that you extend yourself into the world is to attract a certain thing. I mean, the crows are really pulling this through to me because, you know, you put yourself out there to attract a certain energy and also to sort of not piss off any other energy, but to attract the right energies. And I'm saying, what if you're just you? What if you're just you and there's none of this front? And it might take a little while to unweave, to clear all of the things that you've been telling yourself, the stories that you've been telling yourself about yourself, and get to the real meat and potatoes of who you are. But I think that's the only way you're going to find ultimate victory in both your career and your love. I think you're going to keep making mistakes and there's going to keep being issues until you're able to be real with someone. And I mean really real. Really real. This got personal, huh? All right. What's this future energy of the Seven of Swords doing here? It could be so good, Libra. It could be so good. I know you're trying your goddamn best. I know you are. But just maybe, with a spoonful of sugar, maybe watch this again and think, is there any possibility that Rose is right? Is there any truth to this at all? If I just implemented one or two things to get me closer to who I am, what I love, and maybe if I'm a little bit more compassionate with people and stop using emotions and love to manipulate them. And I'm not saying all of you are doing that, but there's somebody out there. I can feel it. So how about that? How about you just think, well, maybe I could change one or two things. It's out there, Libra. It is out there ready for you to just grab it and live your best goddamn life. It's just waiting for you. But I would make a decision. I would bench those people who are not helping you. I really would. You don't have time for that. And also that's dragging you down. I think of any energy, Libras are so sensitive to other energies around them. They're so empathic. The Emperor is on the bottom. Oh, the universe doesn't think you're going to do it. The universe doesn't think you're going to do it at all. The universe thinks you're going to walk past. You're literally going to walk past or delete or ignore the best thing that has happened to you or will happen to you. And instead, you're going to write a story that somehow paints you the victim, and that'll be it. That'll be your life. I don't like that future for you. I do not think that is necessary. I don't think that I think the universe is being a bitch. Maybe she's trying to get a point across. I'm going to pull you 3 more cards because I believe in you. I'm seeing pity party. I'm seeing basically turn your life inside out. It's literally like your life is like this amazing, beautiful Technicolor coat. But on the inside, it's like a gray tweed. And you got the coat as a gift, a manifestation from the universe. And it was just a little bit different than you thought, or maybe you think that you don't deserve happiness. That could be too. Either way, you get that coat. And what you've effectively done is turned it inside out, and you're going to wear it the tweed side out for the rest of your life, even though on the inside, deep down, you are this amazing Technicolor, beautiful human being. And you're going to normalize yourself. Gross. I'm procrastinating, Libra. I should be doing yard work right now. I will get to it after this, so that's why your reading's a little long. We have the Five of Wands. I'm just kidding. I'm not really that manipulative about it. The Hierophant comes back. The Six of Wands comes back. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. So you got to act quick. Act now. It's like, it's a statement of urgency from the universe. Saying this is within your reach for a limited time only. This is within your reach. Victory after difficulty, everything you ever wanted, a spiritual awakening. That crow is saying, follow me to the spiritual awakening. Hurry up though, because it's for a limited time only. I feel like that's what's going on. And here he comes again. Cal agrees. Okay. Do it now and act quickly. And if you see something that or feel something that resonates with you, if you need to send an email or make a phone call or apply for that thing or do that other thing or throw away a mask that you wear, don't be afraid of how people are going to react. Okay? Be your beautiful, wonderful self. And I promise you that the people who stick around were meant to be there. And the people who don't, the people who laugh at you, the people who say, well, where's that mask that you were wearing? What happened to you? You've changed. Those people, bye-bye. You don't want them. People who really love you understand. People who want the best for you should celebrate your changes. All right, that's your reading, Libra. Remember that all readings are influenced by the reader as well as the time in which they are pulled, so no reading comes out of a vacuum. And I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you if you've made it this far. Subscribe, like this video. I don't know. Thanks, Libra.